Hello and welcome. We have another set of Doorables. So I also found this one on Amazon and it was on sale. I decided I needed to be getting the ones that are the set collections, which are like the Pixar movies, the Disney movies, specific sets that come exclusively in these packages. So what I've been doing is I go on Amazon, I put in Doorables, and I pull up the ones that are there, and the collections that I don't have that I want to get eventually, I have put into my cart. I also then turn around and put them as save for later. Every so often I go in and check it to see if the price has gone down. When I get it down to a price that I'm comfortable with paying, which is normally around $10, that's when I put it in my cart. That's when I hit buy. The way this one was set up when I got it was down to $14 and some change. And then they did a thing to where if you buy it, you got a $4 and some change coupon. So basically it ended up making this $10 when you checked out. So that's where I was wanting these to be, was $10 or less. So these are the exclusive ones that you can get. It says Disney Doorables Up, 8 exclusives. This shows you the figures that you can get so that you know what to expect out of here. There will not be any surprises. They will all be what is on the back of this. So let's go ahead and open this up and get into it. Okay, so here we are with our box of exclusive items. And so now we have a little finger push right there, and then we'll have preparations that we can open this. I don't keep the boxes because I display mine and then I just throw the box away, because once you open it, it's open and it's torn. I don't keep those kind of boxes, but I do keep these. So these are the little sheets that show you who is going to be in here and what they're going to look like. It also tells you on the back like what kind of edition it is or what it is that you're getting. So this says special edition certificate. I didn't think this was called special edition. It just says exclusive 8 figures. And down here it says collection peak, but on here that's what that certificate says. So once you open it up, I don't know why they do this. I'm not sure why they put these little silhouettes on there. It just takes away from the look to me because there's no surprises. You know who you're getting. It shows you on the back. I don't see a reason for the little images. I would rather just see the doors. But as we've been doing the other ones, we're just going to go ahead and open these doors because we're going to open them all up anyway. And it's not really going to matter which they are in. There's no surprises. We know who we're getting. The only thing we don't know is, since they're in these blind bags, who is in the blind bags. I'm not even sure why they do the blind bags in these. They could just wrap these in like the little tissue paper of a sort and put them in there, and that would be just fine and not waste the plastic. But they didn't ask me, so here we are. Okay, so we are going to do the last 2. There's 8 bags here. I always, just out of habit, I look on the inside of this to make sure I don't see any more yellow bags or anything that doesn't look right in there. Just to make sure we didn't miss anything or skip anything that we shouldn't have, because we know who we're getting. Just never know. Okay, so we have some really pretty yellow bags for this series. And this one is going to be number 2. So let's go ahead and see who we get for number 2. Oh, the first one we have is Carl, and I'm just now noticing that Kevin is not actually in this series, which is a bummer. I thought Kevin would have been in here. So if you know if they make a Kevin in the Doorables, leave a comment and let us know if they have it, if you have one for sale, if you know where there is one for sale, or if you know what collection it comes in, because I feel like we need the Kevin. The next one is going to be number 4. Number 4 is, it's Russell, and he has a bar of chocolate in his hand. So number 4 is Russell. These figures are very, very cute. They're kind of a matte finish to them. Sometimes they're going to have kind of a shiny texture to them, but these look more like real skin almost than what they normally do to me. Okay, so the next one is number 1. So number 1 is... Okay, I didn't realize they did the older characters and the younger characters. I'm not a fan of that, because just like this, they could have left out one of these and putting Kevin in here. But this is young Carl. So young Carl was not necessary in my opinion. I feel like young Carl should have not been in this set, and we should have gotten a Kevin. Young Carl also has black paint on his hand, so, and underneath him. The paint quality of these are definitely not very good. That's a bummer. If I'd have paid full price for these, I definitely would be a little bit upset about that. But I put mine up on a shelf, and that's where they remain. I do tend to mess with mine quite a bit, though. I wouldn't have bought it, but I do tend to mess with them a little bit because I tend to move them around. So this one's going to be number 3. And number 3 is young Ellie. Now, it makes sense to me for them to have young Ellie, just for the fact that a lot of the movie, when it's showing Ellie, she is young. So it does make sense to me to have young Ellie in this. So that one was young Ellie. And now our next one is number 6. Okay. Number 6 is Beta. Beta is wearing the goggles and the helmet. There are some really cute figures in here, and there are some really great ones that they did add in. I'm just surprised that they didn't add in Kevin, because Kevin, to me, is such a big character in this series that I'm a little disappointed in the fact that they didn't. But okay, the next one is number 5. Okay, number 5 is Gamma. So Gamma is also wearing the goggles and helmet. These are so cute. They really did do a good job with the ones that are in here. The paint on these look mostly really good. There's just like the little things like underneath Carl so far. Okay, it's number 8. Number 8 is... number 8 is Doug. Now, I did notice that Doug's paint does not seem to be as good as I feel like it should be. It's not horrible. Some of the issues may actually not even be issues. It may just be because I thought the ball was an error, but it just could be that the way that they did the texture of the ball. It does feel like it's got a little something on it, but it's just like any other ball that a dog had. It could be chewed. But there is like a little spot right there on the bottom of the ear. It's like a little slash, and it's kind of like what it is on the ball itself right there. So, again, the painting is not great. It's not perfect, but it's fine. Okay, and then we have number 7. This will be our last one. So this one is... So the last one is Charles Muntz. I said Hunts to start with. That is incorrect. His name is Charles Muntz. It has been a while since I've seen this movie. This movie makes me cry, so I don't tend to watch it very often. When movies do that, it makes me not want to watch them. But yeah, Charles Muntz. And this image looks really good. You can definitely see all of the wrinkles. You can also see the textures in his hair there, which look really good. Like, it looks very, very good. The painting on this one seems to be really, really good compared to some of the other ones that we've gotten. And so this is the Doorables Up series. This is the exclusive set. Do you have these? Were yours messed up? Were they good? Are there any of them that you are looking for or that you would want to get? Leave a comment and let us know. And then also, if you know if there is a Kevin out there somewhere, we need to know that too, because I feel like we have got to find Kevin to put with this series, because we got to have a full set, and you can't have a full set without Kevin in this movie, am I right? So leave your comments and let us know. With that being said, have a wonderful day, and remember, we love you.